And welcome back. Our lesson now is about making quinoa tortillas. And I'm gonna let Mercy talk about these quinoa tortillas because these are her specialty. And so she has been perfecting this for a long time. And so she's super proud of this. Every time I talk to her, it's about tortillas.
It's been a lot of trials and errors. But I think we got it. So this is 2 cups of hot cooked potatoes. That's the key. Don't forget, it has to be hot. If you put it cold, it's not going to make flexible tortillas, and that's what we want.
So I think too, we want to talk about what we have here, okay? So we have 2 cups of really hot potatoes that have just been cooking. And what is this?
1 cup of quinoa, and this is sprouted flour.
And this?
1 cup of arrowroot.
1.5.
We have 1.5 teaspoons of war gum. 1.5 teaspoons of flaxseed ground, and 1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, very good.
So we're just going to process this. I like food processor because you can do so many things.
And this is a food processor it's a 13-cup food processor that I got from Costco. And I purchased an 11-cup processor before this, and you know, it's not as powerful. I like this one a lot better.
Yes, me too. I use so many other ones, and this is what I like the best. Where do you get it, Joyce?
Costco.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so that's it. We're gonna make the dough now.
So we're done processing the dough, and in this case, it's kind of good that we've ended up with a dough that's slightly moist. It's kind of too wet, and so it's sticking. So you can see here that we have a tortilla press. We've put a large Ziploc bag that we've cut so that we can put the dough here in between, and it won't stick to the cast iron. So Mercy, why don't you illustrate how to do this?
We're gonna get 1 full tablespoon of the dough. I'm just gonna make a round area, and you're gonna see if it's too wet, it's gonna stick in the plastic and also when you make the tortilla. So just put a little flour.
This is quinoa flour, and this flour has already been sprouted before it was processed to become a flour. So,
So just added some flour, and need to be sure it's not too wet. This says, see, if you do this and it's still wet, it's not gonna work. So we're gonna just keep adding a little more. Sometimes you don't even need to do this. So it depends on the moisture of the potato. Okay, so
do you want me to grab these?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, can you make it too dry? If you put
too dry, it's not gonna make a flexible tortilla.
Yeah.
So
if
that's
you
the
put
key.
too much flour, how do you know you're not putting too much flour on?
You know, because it's just rice, just not sticking. You don't want to put too much. So I'm gonna keep making this.
Okay,
so that's really healthy. So these are ready.
Okay, so I gotta wait for the plastic. Yes. So I guess it would be good to have 2 plastics.
If you have a helper, so you can do faster. Yep, perfect.
So this is a ceramic, what do they call these things? Like a griddle or something like that. And I think it was only like $50 at Best Buy or something like that.
The ceramic griddle. Okay. And we can also use cast iron, right?
Yeah, so we have that going on the range.
Right now we have it in the back stove, right?
Right. Now, I might be pressing these a little too, you don't have to press these too hard. I wasn't concentrating, and so, let's see. Yeah, if you press too hard and they get too thin, they're more difficult to get off.
I think it's working well.
Yeah.
So this is ready to turn. And we go with the next one. Okay, so when this is folding, the edges are folding, they're ready to turn. See? You see it's a little brown, and that's what you want. This, do you see this tortilla? This is ready, it's brown. So we're gonna put it between the towel here.
All right. This is looking good.
So this moves fast. These are incredible tasty tortillas. And they're kind of like the flour tortillas, and the taste is like it also. It tastes super great.
Okay, so I think now that everybody has kind of an idea of what that's like, maybe we can show them what it looks like when it's all done. You can see it's nice and flexible, nice consistency, and we'll put it together with some other toppings, and we'll get an idea of how it tastes.